In this episode, we are discussing that you do not have to do everything perfectly. Hello and welcome back. My name is Andrei and this is the episode 24 of Decode Your 20s. Now, this is another episode that I shoot while I'm in Dubai, and this is the Burj Al Arab. And I am discussing a theme which is really interesting and is a day-to-day theme, is omnipresent in our lives. And that is that you do not have to do every action perfectly. What I'm meaning by action is mostly things that we kinda do on a daily basis. For example, you might have to catch a flight, or you have to order an Uber, or you might have to cook something, or you might have to do an assignment for university, things of that nature. Now, someone who is a perfectionist might want to do everything perfectly. They might want to catch all the flights, get all the Ubers, never miss the tube, cook perfectly, do all assignments on time with highest mark, things of that nature. But I believe that this is a profoundly bad idea of aiming to do everything which is basically not that much important perfectly. Because the question is, firstly, why? Why would you want to do everything? Like, if out of 25 times you miss a flight, do you think that's gonna be the end of the world? I do not think that's true. And more importantly, the question is that possible? Like, are you even striving for something which is possible of making everything perfect? If you make everything perfect, that means that there is not anything that you do wrong, that you might not be, let's say, the best or like very good at, or you might just do something by mistake. And I think that we are limited. We have a capacity that can be, let's say, surpassed, but not exponentially surpassed. What I mean by that, I think that you can improve yourself to do many things better than usual, right? You can become a better cook, such that you never, say, burn the pizza that you are making tonight, or things of that nature. Or you might always be on time on the airport, but I don't think that you can do everything perfectly. We as humans, we are limited, right? We have a capacity. For instance, we have the capacity of time, so you cannot put that many actions into this time. And then there is capacity of, like, you cannot be in 10 places at any point in time. You cannot remember 100 things to do today. You have to write them. Things of that nature, limitations. And the worst thing is, like, when we beat ourselves that we did not do something as it should be done, right? You forgot to clean the clothes today, or you forgot to pick your friend from the airport, or you forgot to get that train. Like, okay, and the simple question I would say is, and, like, what's happening? Nothing wrong is happening. Cool, I just forgot one time. And I do not think that we should beat ourselves with this idea of doing everything perfect. Like, you should eat everything perfectly. You should go 5 times a week to the gym. You should never miss any tube at any point in time. No, I do not think this is a good idea. A better idea, I would say, that is to strive to do the things which are really important. Put some thoughts, actions, time, and like, strive to do a very few things very good, perfectly. And then the other one, which are commodity, which are commoditized, right? Just, I mean, do your best to still do them, but do not beat yourself if you do not do them well. Like, you might want to go tomorrow in New York, and you forgot to book accommodation, and you get in New York and you do not have a hotel, so you pay twice for a hotel. The question is, and, like, what happens? I believe that you just have to admit that you cannot do everything perfectly, and that you did your best, and that's it. Like, move on. I don't like the idea of beating yourself for those things which do not matter, right? Now, this idea is different than the idea of not striving to do something good, right? I believe it's very good to aim to do something as good as you can, right? But the idea of beating, like, you know what I mean, like just not being happy with yourself that you forgot to not close the oven when you went to sleep, like nobody cares actually. And outside of focusing on the commodity things that we kind of repetitively do over the course of our lifetime that actually do not matter and that you will actually forget tomorrow, that we should much rather focus our attention on things which are important, right? For example, focus on your exams, or focus on I know, getting the job that you want, or something that you might want that is usually just one point in time. Because these ideas which are one point in time, they are like a stepstone. Those things are usually more important than the things which are commodity on a daily basis. Nobody cares actually. So you should much rather do not beat yourself here. I would say not focus that much attention on those commodity things, but focus on the few and important ones. That's my idea. I hope that I sparked some ideas in your mind, and thank you for watching. See you in the next one.